Folks, TunnelRat11 here with you. Um, this is going to be the start of a series that I'm going to start with Battlbox. Uh, I'm not getting paid by them. They have not sent me free shit, so we'll go with that. I believe this month was the 12th box that I did get from these guys, and I'm going to continue on with that, and I'll get into that in other videos and stuff like that. But this video series is going to be basically on this past year, some of the items that you know made me think outside of the box, items that you know I never would have thought of, but I absolutely love. Kind of values. Also starting, if you see in the title, Battlbox AAR, and then whatever product it is. A lot of people in the military know what that means, but it's basically after action report. And some of these items that aren't out there, not on YouTube. See if they're worth it. You know, see if it's you know the big hype of getting this box and getting it, and you know, then you sit on it for you know months or years on end and never test it out, and it's junk. You know. So I'm going to be working on that. So this is going to be a whole series. I'm not doing any unboxing videos because fucking 1,000 people on there do unboxing videos. So I'm not going to unbox it for you. If you want to see it, I will gladly do it for you, but I don't think that's what people are looking for. We'll see from there. This is mostly just, like I said, specific items, my thoughts on it, other people's thoughts on it, and stuff like that. Just to get it out there to see what, you know, pros and cons there are to it. I enjoy having conversations with people on certain items and stuff like that. And yet again, this is YouTube. My opinion sucks to some people. My opinion is fucking gold to some people. So you're always going to get the you know different sides of different stories. So I'm going to go. This first video, I'm just going to go over the knife aspect of the battle boxes so far of what I've received. I'm a huge knife guy, you know, being in since I was young, being an outdoors guy, you wanting to join the military and being out camping and stuff, and you know, just going out in the woods with a pocket knife and figuring out what the hell I can do. So I love all this gear that comes into it. Like I said, I'm not being paid by these guys, but I love what they're doing. So this video is just going to be knives, knives, knives. Just for example, the Knife of the Month Club, which is the $150 box, which all the boxes I get are the $150 kit, come with a Knife of the Month. Now, some of the boxes, they come with knives, not as a Knife of the Month Club. So here, let me give you an example here. This is one. This is a little neck knife, a little Defender neck knife, a little skeleton handle and stuff like that. Kydex sheath with a little wrap on it. It's got some shit-ass whistle on it. This is a bitchin' little knife. And this is not the Knife of the Month Club. This, you know, the brand, I've never heard of the brand. It's Defender. You know, it's China-made, you know, 440 stainless steel. I've sharpened this thing up, and I've used it and stuff for whittling and all that shit. But you do get, you know, extra little add-on items and stuff like that. So this was one that was not Knife of the Month. Let me verify on this one before I show it to you, because I don't want to be that dickhead that shows it to you and it was a Knife of the Month. No, because, okay, that was a game skin. Okay. So here's another one. This is from Outdoor Edge. This is like their harpoon knife. It comes with a bunch of accessories. I've got them, but you can look it up. I mean, there's probably a bunch on here. But this was not the Knife of the Month. You know, I mean, this is still a pretty good blade, and you can fashion it into a harpoon. It's got a nice Kydex sheath, and it comes with a handle to basically to put on like a broom, you know, like a broom handle or something like that, and stuff like that. So they do look towards those people that aren't getting the Knife of the Month Club to still equip them with blades. I think I have one more blade here that was not a Knife of the Month. Now this was October's zombie box, and this was not the Knife of the Month, because this looks like something you get out of one of those flippin' Asian knife stores at the friggin' mall. It's just a full tang knife. It's got the little skulls, you know, digitally printed on it, you know, fancy green paracord. Am I going to go use this out in the field? No, but I'm a fucking Halloween nut, so this goes up during Halloween. But, you know, hey, for someone new in the field, this could be you know, a good starter blade for them, but they're getting a bunch of other shit if you go with the 150 box. I'll get into that here in a sec. Actually, I do have another one, and this is something I'm really seeing. There's a bunch of reviews on. I don't know if I'm gonna do one or not, because this is technically really not a knife. This is the Leatherman Raptor. I've been wanting these things forever, and I've just never pulled a trigger on it. But I got them, and guy on here, Prepared Mind 101, actually has a video on it, and he EDCs them, and it was like, I don't know if I carry these things. Let me tell you, I EDC these things everywhere because they are freaking useful, and on top of having a background in a medical field, the usage for it is phenomenal. So I carry these with me all the time. But that was not the Knife of the Month Club. Actually, the Knife of the Month was this one, which I thought, excuse me, which I thought I was absolutely going to hate. I don't like bright colors. I'm not a big fan of bright colors. So as soon as I saw this thing, I'm like, fuck, what the hell is this thing? I am falling in love with this knife. And like I said, I've carried this thing now on and off since I got it. I don't even remember what month it was. Got the glass breaker seatbelt cutter on it. It's got the jimping on it, so if you're utilizing it as a seatbelt cutter, the jimping on the edge of the blade. You know, they really thought about a lot of this, and this is a, I want to say, I'll have to annotate, it's a ALSR2, and let me tell you, it is just a fantastic knife. And when I'm not reviewing a different knife, I usually have this on me just for the multi-purpose of it. I'm just kind of getting over the color mostly. But I've been EDCing that one. Some of the other knives that come in that are Knife of the Month. Actually, I'm not sure on this one either. I have to glance at this one real quick. Basically the Leatherman OHT, which is the one-hand tool. Love this thing. But I think it was the Knife of the Month, if I'm correct in saying. Yeah, that was the Knife of the Month. Okay. So that was the Knife of the Month. But good name brand. You know, a lot of reviews on this. This was probably actually the smallest Knife of the Month that I've gotten, which was this month, but still a nice knife. Klecker. Very, very nice knife. They actually had another Klecker in here. They actually make those axe heads that you can either buy the handle or make a handle, you know, with the crimp down. This is another one that's Klecker, and I'm not even going to say the fucking name, Aquarium or something. But this is a fantastic knife. This came in the Hunter box. And it's also got a Skinner on it in the handle. Fantastic knife. I don't have the one because it's in my kit, and I didn't pull it out for this, but the one out of the Bushcraft box was a Perkins knife. Never even freaking heard of Perkins, but I love that knife. This is the second one that I absolutely fell in love with. I got my hands on it, never even heard of it. My father gave me an old folding buck knife when I was younger, and that's what I used, you know, a lot in the woods, those big ass hunting knives, you know. And this is a buck brand, and I absolutely love this knife. I don't know why, but I can't put it in a kit. Like, I just keep it out so I can, you know, play with it. It's got a banging sheath too, all leather sheath. Exposes that handle so you can see it and stuff like that. So, in the forms of knives, and here's, I'll just go to this last one just because it's sitting out here. This is, I believe, the new welcome box is, when you order it, you get a welcome box first, and then you get the subscription boxes. And this is the Gerber LMF2, I believe. I don't know how long I've been wanting this freaking knife. It's been on my wish list forever on Amazon, just never pulled the trigger on it. And now I have one. Love this knife. Now that I actually have it in my hand, I can, you know, play with it and feel the durability of it and stuff. So, as far as knives that you get, you know, if you don't get the Knife of the Month Club, yeah, every once in a while you do get knives and stuff. But the quality that you're getting, and actually the old intro box that I had received from them, it came with a Kershaw Creo 2, I believe, black wash. I carried that knife forever. Like, because I usually carry multiple knives on me to EDC to test them out and to see how they feel and which ones I like, you know. But that one stayed with me forever until this one came in. I also carry a SOG, but that didn't come in any of the boxes. But I also carry a SOG, and I love that knife, a little Tano head on it. So, in the forms of knives, yeah, you're gonna get a bunch of knives, but different uses for them and stuff like that. You know, they keep. Like I said, this was the smallest knife that I've received from them. It's still a nice knife. I mean, it's a, you know, just the handle and stuff. It's a very, I mean, it's sharp. It's, you know, it's I have not, I'm telling you right now, out of the 12 months that I've been getting them, I have not gotten a junk blade for the Knife of the Month Club. Let me put it that way. Like I said, I would never carry this freaking thing, but it was a novelty thing for the box. So, you know, someone may like it and carry that every day. Not me personally, but so, you know, looking into this, you know, if you don't want a shitload of knives, I wouldn't go for the Knife of the Month. You're gonna get knives in it. So if you do go for that lower box and stuff, yeah, you probably will every once in a while get something. But, you know, I like I said, I love knives, and if there's knives in there that I'm just kind of over or don't want, you trade them off. You sell them, whatever. Do whatever you want to do with them. So this is my little intro video to it, and like I said, just kind of going over the knives and stuff. I've got more coming up just on different aspects of the box, so I hope you stick with me, and I'll talk to you soon.